What is going on? Charles Botensten here. So we're going to be doing the live stream from pretty much now on, because otherwise what I have to do is download the video, upload the video, put it on YouTube, make sure it renders, make sure then I choose the thumbnail. It's just a big pain in the ass, to be honest. So from now on, we're going to be live streaming. The thing with the live stream, though, is there's two things. Number one is I don't know who's watching because of the program that I have, so I'm not actually streaming it directly to YouTube. I'm going through a third party. And the second thing is, so that means answering questions are going to be a little bit more challenging. But today we're going to be talking about a subject that I think about quite often, which is the future. And that's really where all of my whys come from. My why of eating healthy, my why of making phone calls, my why of putting things into perspective, my why of when people complain, they have excuses, they have anything. I just literally future think and be like, is this thing gonna matter at all? I'll give you an example is that, everyone, I'll just go dim for 13 seconds, everyone that you know is gonna die. Everyone that you've messed up with is going to die. Everyone that you have a fear of talking to, a fear of calling, a fear of getting to know is all gonna die. You're gonna die. So all of those, everything that you've even thought about, any of those excuses or complaints, or those people that you don't like, or the people that you want to go over and be like, let's do some business, or asking for a referral, or anyone else, they're not going to be here in the future. And to be honest, that happened for millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people before us. So all those fears and insecurities, it just went with them. So today is actually more about, okay, so if that's the case, so everyone that I know, everyone that I love, everyone that I fear, everyone that I don't like is all going to perish. What are the things that I want people to remember about me? What are the things that I want them to write about my obituary? He was nice, he was giving, he gave 5149. I'll give you an example. So last night, actually on Friday was my birthday. Thank you very much for the people that wished me a happy birthday. And on Friday, I went out. Saturday, kind of a recovery day, and then Sunday went out, or yesterday went out. And when I went out, I was like, you know what? I got the first round. It was a place, it was probably quite an expensive place. So it was going to be about $80 for the round. And I remember thinking that, so I bought the round, and one of the girls that we were with, she gets the next round, but just for her and the guy that we had mutual friends with, not for me or the other guy. And then the guy gets the round and he asks the mutual friend, but he doesn't ask me. And I was the only one that bought the round. So that was one of the things that, are you giving Charles to, and obviously, yes, there's bar protocol. I'm not talking about bar protocol. I'm talking about, are you giving to receive? Are you giving with expectations of receiving something? Because that's different than just regularly giving something. Okay, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, well, they should have got you around, it was your birthday and things like that. And I actually switched my perspective, and I'm actually in the perspective where, am I giving something to receive something? Am I opening the door so someone can say thank you? Or am I opening the door because that's who I am? That's really the character that you need to become, because that's going to be your lifestyle. That's going to be your obituary. That's how you're going to be remembered. That's how you're going to go through life. Whether it's that old quote, everyone goes out, sweeps their own, if everyone swept their own front stoop, the world would be a clean place. There's times, I forgot, it was Ed Millett, I think it was, that said he didn't need to pick up the napkin in a bathroom at a conference he was recently at, but that's who he is. He goes beyond. He goes that extra mile. So it wasn't his, it was someone else's, and he was just laying on the ground, and he said, that's who I am. So who are you gonna be? Who do you want to be remembered for? One of the obituaries that I want to be remembered for not only was given a lot of value and things like that, because I know the money's going to come. I know all the subscribers and all the followers are going to come. That's not a big deal to me. Because you look at a guy like Jordan Peterson, he went 35 years of nobody knowing who this guy is. And then out of the blue, 3 years ago, he became somewhat public. Then he became very public. And then this year, now he's global. And now he's literally debating with the best. But he went 35 years. Do I have that patience? Yes. And on top of that is, if I know that I'm already going to be eating healthy and I'm going to be going to the gym and I have my mindset right, God, you can be really deadly in 30 years. Nobody has patience. That's the biggest thing. But not only on top of the patience is that they're not looking towards the future and saying, how do I want to be in the future? Because it starts now. It doesn't start tomorrow. I could have done this live video. To be honest, it's been a while since I did a live video. And right up in literally, my heart was pitter-patting because it's been a while. It's been probably, I don't know, 2-3 weeks on my personal channel. It's probably been 2-3 weeks on my BPI channel. But I'm going personal right now, and I said, dude, there's no excuses. You got to do it. Tomorrow, doesn't matter. What is the difference between today and tomorrow? What do you want to be known as? The person that just moves into fear, or the person that steps back and says, you know what? I'm kind of fearful of what? Of all the people that are going to be watching, all 150 views? No, it's about the 150,000 views in the future, or the 1.5 million views in the future. It all starts right now, all right? So honestly, I know I titled it as Write Your Obituary, but to be honest, it's one of those things that if it's not writing your obituary, it's more about the fact of understanding in the future, who do you want to be, and you work on that right now. Do you want to be smart? Do you want to be healthy? Do you want to be in a good relationship? Do you want to own a home? Do you want to be traveling? Do you want to have a blog? Do you want to be influential? Or do you just want to be a person that has a really good character? To be honest, for me, it doesn't really matter. But it's up to you to start right now, thinking into the future. And I'm not talking about 10 years. I'm talking about 50, 100 years into the future. Based on the amount of health that's going on, Peter Diamandis, Ray Kurzweil, the guys at Google, there's in Apple, this watch is going to be able to tell you everything about your life. This watch is going to be able to say, what's his heart rate, which is heart rate variability, which is one of the biggest indicators to, and saliva as well is one of the biggest indicators. Do they have disease? How's their heart rate? Is it actually varying a lot, or is it very stagnant? If it's stagnant, that's not really good. So you guys look about it. You guys think about it. You guys let me know, obviously, what you guys think. And I'll see you guys on the next one. It was good going live for the first time in a while. If you guys are new, subscribe to the video. Leave your comments below.